Hi, my name's Jo Russell. I'm a proud Wiradjuri woman. My tribe is from New South Wales, but I was actually born and raised in Sunbury. So I run Bush Tucker Walk and Talks tours. My expertise is Bush Tucker plants for food, fibre and medicine. I'd like to do acknowledgement of the country. We're here on the land of the Wurundjeri people, the traditional custodians of the land. I would like to pay my respect to elders past, present and emerging. So here's our Dianella, beautiful small strappy plant, has a beautiful purple flower on it, which then develops into a purple berry. The berry was edible, tasted a little bit between an apple and a plum, quite nice, quite tasty, and the actual leaves were used for weaving. I can't get it. So they're very strong this way. So what they do is the Aboriginal women would just harvest some leaves and then woven to make baskets. They'd make fishing nets, eel traps. As you find in the Nook here, the men would hunt for eels. Berries also were used to dye cloth. So Aboriginal, you would make their own cloth and they would dye it with the purple out of the dyes, the berries as well. This is one of our wattles. This is the golden wattle. This is a national emblem of Australia. The branches can be very straight, so they make really good axe handles. So in my pocket I have the resin. So these are the resin that you'll find on the wattle tree, especially one that's getting older and diseased. It will drip the resin. Resin's really good when you're out hunting and gathering or just out in the bush. You can chew them, they keep the saliva in your mouth, there's no taste to them. But to make tools, they would cut off a branch to make a handle for an axe. Alright, they would melt the resin down. It would become a glue. Then this is a piece of greenstone. This, they would attach the handle to the branch with the glue, and then they would use like lamandra leaves to wrap around it to hold it tight. Now these is what they use to take the bark off trees to make coolamans, canoes, water vessels, all those types of things. So, and these would last forever, very strong. So this is what's really versatile about the wattle tree. Here we have alcoa. So this is a common grass. What this was used, this was also used for food. So we call these the flower heads. Alright, so the flower heads would be taken, just cut off, and then ground up to make flour, to make damper. The seed would be put in the jars for, wet season, so there was plenty of flour to make bread. So, and also the stems were also used for weaving. So as you see, come out very easily, very strong, very easy to bend over and weave. So, and these were the same thing, to make baskets and fishing nets. So another strong plant to use. Any grass, the flower heads was used to make flour. Okay, so very versatile, and they were all good for weaving as well. So yeah, they're our food and fibre plants, our grasses. Now this is our kangaroo grass. This we call the flower head, that was used for food. Seeds would be ground down for flour. Okay, the flower stems would be used for weaving. Now the reason it's called kangaroo grass is because the kangaroos absolutely love eating this plant. Yeah, very pretty, versatile plant. It's yeah, I like it. I think it's got a nice shape to it. So this is our kangaroo grass. This is our drooping shio. It's indigenous to Victoria. There is many other species of shio around Australia. The branches on these are pretty straight and strong. They were used to make boomerangs and spears. Okay, so the wood from here would be the boomerang and the branches would be the spears. So what the Aboriginal men used to do, if there was two together, what they do, they tie two branches together to make one strong, long branch, and that would be their spear. The women, when they would go out hunting and gathering, these seeds would all drop to the ground. They're quite prickly, so they would leave their babies underneath at the base of the trunk to protect their babies, because snakes can't crawl over prickly seed pods. So then the babies would be safe underneath, because there would be a ring of seed pods all around the base of the tree.